Question number 1. Antelope, yak, snow leopard, squirrels, shaggy horn wild ibex, bear and rare red panda, sheep and goats with thick hairs are found in this forest.
Aw.
You chose alpine, and it is correct. Question number 2. To which one of the following types of vegetation does rubber belong to? To which one of the following types of vegetation does rubber belong to?
Right choice. Tropical evergreen is the best answer.
Question number 3. The evergreen forests in Brazil are known as dash. Bravo, lungs of the world is the answer.
Question number 4. Which of the following terms is used for plants which are at present part of natural vegetation but have originally come to India from abroad?
Well done. Exotic plants is the right choice. Question number 5. Which tree is found in these types of vegetation? Nicely done. Executable is a solid answer. Question number 6. In the swampy areas of Pantanal, dash are found.
Correct response. Anacordas is the most accurate answer.
Question number 7. One important variety of coniferous forests is. Nice work. You chose pine and it is correct. Question number 8. These fruits are grown in the dash region. Nice selection. Mediterranean is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 9. Mainly dash are found in the Atlantic Sea.
Strong choice. Swordfish is the right answer. Question number 10. Oak, chestnut, and birch are trees of the. Perfect. Temperate deciduous forest is the correct choice. Question number 11. The term natural vegetation refers to the. Great thinking. Plant life is the right choice. Question number 12. I receive rainfall above 200 cms. The climate is warm and wet. I have hardwood trees that reach up to 6 cm in height. Guess who am I?
Good thinking. Tropical rainforest is the right answer.
Question number 13. Which of the following is incorrect?
Correct. Raga Rajasthan is the right answer. Question number 14. Where does these animals are found?
On track. Scrubs, Gujarat is the correct answer.
Question number 15. Dash forests are also called taiga. You're right. Coniferous is the correct answer. Question number 16. Which of the following forests is found in heavy rainfall areas of the Western Ghats, island groups, and upper parts of Assam? Well reasoned. Tropical evergreen is the correct choice. Question number 17. Ranthambore Tiger Reserve is in. Great job. Rajasthan is the accurate answer. Question number 18. The odd one in this group is.
Clear logic. Your choice, savannas, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 19. Asian countries do not experience rainfall in winter due to the high-pressure zones in the dash regions of the continent.
You got it. Your choice, central, is right.
Question number 20. Which of the following terms is used for a plant community which has grown naturally without human aid and interference? Oh. Good job. Your answer, virgin vegetation, works well here. Question number 21. Which of the following states and union territories of India has the largest percentage of its area under forest cover? Exactly. Andaman and Nicobar Islands make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 22. India is a land of dash types of mega biodiversity. It has dash plant species which make it rank dash in the world. Excellent. 1240 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 23. What is the height of montane forest in which nomadic tribes like Gujjars and Bakarals use to gaze their animals?
Right again. Jot-kmm is a valid answer. Question number 24. India has approximately dash species of animals, as well as a rich variety of fish in its fresh and marine waters. Smart pick. 90,000 is the correct choice. Question number 25. Of the estimated 47,000 plant species found in India, about 15,000 flowering species belong to which category?
Sharp thinking. Endemic species is the right choice.
Question number 26. Large areas where vegetation, wildlife, and environment are conserved to preserve the biological diversity. Well picked. Biosphere reserve is the correct answer.
Question number 27. Which forest receives 200 cm and 700 cm of rainfall and shed their leaves for about 6-8 weeks in dry summer?
Excellent choice. Monsoon forest is the right answer. Question number 28. Which term is used for virgin vegetation, which have come from outside India, are termed as exotic plants? Valid point. Exotic plants is true. Question number 29. Tigers are found in the forests of Madhya Pradesh, the Sundarbans of West Bengal, and the Himalayan region. Solid response. True is a valid choice. Question number 30. According to India's State of Forest Report 2013-14, which state of India is blessed with forest the most? Smart move. Mizoram is an accurate answer. Question number 31. The yak, shaggy, horned wild ox, and the Tibetan antelope are found in which one of the following regions? Excellent. Ladakh is a brilliant choice. Question number 32. Which type of the natural vegetation is found in areas of receiving rainfall between 70 cm to 200 cm? On track. Tropical deciduous forest is the correct answer. Question number 33. Which one of the following bioreserves of India is not included in the World Network of Bioreserves? Excellent choice. Manas is the right answer. Question number 34. Financial and technical assistance is provided to many botanical gardens by the government since dash. Well done. 1992 is the right choice. Question number 35. Dash freezing high altitudes are a home to yak, the shaggy horned wild ox weighing around 1 ton. Good thinking. Ladas is the right answer. Question number 36. Which of the following feed on dead livestock and considered as a vital cleanser of the environment? Right again. Vulture is a valid answer. Question number 37. Due to excessive exploitation of dash resources by human beings, the ecosystem has been disturbed.
Valid point. Plants and animals is true.
Question number 38. Due to which reason the vegetation of most of the areas has been modified or replaced or degraded? Clear logic. Your choice human occupancy is sound and 100% true. Question number 39. Which of the following types of vegetation does not belong to the category of natural vegetation?
Well reasoned.
Horticulture is the correct choice. Question number 40. Which of the following is not a factor in the determination of flora and fauna found in a place? Great thinking. Ocean current is the right choice.
Question number 41. Arid areas of the Dasesh and the Thar Desert are the habitat for wild ass and camels, respectively.
You're right. Cooking off is the correct answer. Question number 42. To protect the flora and fauna of the country dash are set up to take care of natural heritage. Smart pick. All of these is the correct choice.
Question number 43. Which of the following positions does India occupy in the world with regard to plant diversity?
Solid response. 10th is a valid choice.
Question number 44. Which of the following terms is used to denote animal species of a particular region or period?
Strong choice. Fauna is the right answer. Question number 45. It refers to raising trees and agriculture crops on the same land, including some waste patches. Exactly. Agroforestry makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 46. The interrelation and interdependence of living beings on each other for survival is known as. Correct. Ecosystem is the right answer. Question number 47. Which of the following types of vegetation usually develops on undulating and rough terrains? You got it? Your choice, grasslands and woodlands, is right. Question number 48. Which of the following types of natural vegetation have originally come to India from abroad? Correct response. Exotic species is the most accurate answer. Question number 49. The character and extent of vegetation are mainly determined by which of the climatic factor? Nicely done. All of the above is a solid answer. Question number 50. That they are areas where grassland and woodlands develop and give shelter to a variety of wildlife. Sharp thinking. Undulating and rough terrains is the right choice. Question number 51. Which of the following terms is used for virgin vegetation which is purely Indian in origin? Oh. Right choice. Endemic species is the best answer. Question number 52. One-horned rhinoceroses are the other animals which live in swampy and marshy lands of dash. Perfect. Both is the correct choice. Question number 53. Dash is used to cure asthma and ulcers. The buds and roots are good for digestive problems.
You chose Kakinar, and it is correct. Question number 54. Which of the following factors influence the type and distribution of natural vegetation?
Good job. Your answer all the above works well here. Question number 55. A very large ecosystem on land having distinct type of vegetation and wildlife is called. Well picked. Biome is the correct answer. Question number 56. We have selected our crops from a biodiverse environment, i.e., from the reserve of dash. Bravo. Edible plants is the answer. Question number 57. Due to dash size, the interiors of Asia do not experience moderate influence of the sea. Smart move. Vast is an accurate answer. Question number 58. India has about 2,000 species of birds, and they constitute -% of the world's total. Great job. 13 is the accurate answer. Question number 59. Areas where trees like acacias, euphorbias, palms are found, receives a rainfall of dash.
Nice work. You chose less than 70 cm, and it is correct.
Question number 60. There are 546 species of fish, which account for nearly -% of the world's stock.
Nice selection. 12 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 61. Which one of the following is not responsible for the decline in India's biodiversity?
Nice selection. Afforestation is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 62. Forests that grow in areas where salty seawater mixes with fresh water is called dash.
Clear logic. Your choice tidal forests is sound and 100% true.
Question number 63. The nature of the plants in an area determines the dash of that area to a large extent. Well picked. Animal life is the correct answer.
Question number 64. The most important type of forest in terms of economic value and easy exploitation is?
Excellent choice. Temperate deciduous forests is the right answer.
Question number 65. Which term is used for the original plant cover of an area which has grown naturally?
Great job. Virgin vegetation is the accurate answer.
Question number 66. Interrelation between plants and animals in the natural environment is known as dash.
Solid response. Ecosystem is a valid choice.
Question number 67. Which forests are found in the delta region of Ganga, Mahanadi, Krishna and Kaveri?
Exactly. Mangrove forests make sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 68. Dash biosphere reserves have been set up in the country to protect flora and fauna.
Right again. 18 is a valid answer.
Question number 69. Which of the following delta is formed by the confluence of Ganga and Brahmaputra?
Correct. Sundarbans is the right answer.
Question number 70. Dash pounds have been described in Ayurveda and at least dash are in regular use.
Bravo, 2,500 is the answer.
Question number 71. Sundari trees which are found in Brahmaputra Delta provide us with the best dash.
Well done. Durable and hard timber is the right choice.
Question number 72. Name the animal which lives in swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal.
Sharp thinking. Lion is the right choice.
Question number 73. How many bioreserves of India are included in the World Network of Bioreserves?
On track. 11 is the correct answer.
Question number 74. Which one of the following is not included in the group of non-flowering plants?
Well reasoned. Orchids is the correct choice.
Question number 75. Pine, deodar, silver fir, etc. These coniferous trees are found in between dash.
Strong choice. 1,500 3,000 meters is the right answer.
Question number 76. Which one of the following states does not have the tropical deciduous forests?
Excellent. Rajasthan is a brilliant choice.
Question number 77. Which term denotes the plants and animals that have come from outside India?
Good thinking. Exotic species is the right answer.
Question number 78. The thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth is called.
Smart move. Soil is an accurate answer.
Question number 79. Tropical evergreen forests are found in areas with more than dash seam rainfall.
Right choice. 200 is the best answer.
Question number 80. Which type of vegetation zone is found in the higher reaches of the Himalayas? Good job. Your answer alpine works well here. Question number 81. Dash, one of the world's largest snakes, is found in the tropical rainforests. You're right. Anaconda is the correct answer.
Question number 82. The Himalayas harbor a hardy range of animals which survive in extreme hot.
Nice work. You chose false, and it is correct. Question number 83. Jim Corbett National Park, famous for Bengal tiger, is situated in which state? Great thinking. Uttarakhand is the right choice.
Question number 84. Turtle, snakes, and the Royal Bengal tiger is found in which of these forests?
Valid point. Mangrove forest is true.
Question number 85. In tropical rainforest evergreen forests, which are the most important trees? Perfect. Ebony, rosewood, and mahogany is the correct choice.
Question number 86. In thorn forests and scrubs, why are leaves of trees mostly thick and small?
Nicely done. To minimize evaporation is a solid answer.
Question number 87. Sliding of huge debris, rocks, and other material down the slope is known as? You chose landslides. And it is correct. Question number 88. The dash type of forests are found between a height of 1,000 and 2,000 meters. Correct response. Wet temperate is the most accurate answer.
Question number 89. In tropical zone, what is the mean annual average temperature?
Smart pick. Above 24 degrees Celsius is the correct choice. Question number 90. Dash irrigation can be used in dry regions where evaporation is very high. You got it. Your choice, drip irrigation, is right.
Question number 91. In areas which receive less than 500 mm of rainfall, dash forests are found.
Good job. Your answer, thorny and shrub, works well here.
Question number 92. Which is the most appropriate method to check soil erosion on steep slopes?
Strong choice. Terrace farming is the right answer. Question number 93. Ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber, and cinchona are the important trees of? Right again. Tropical rainforests is a valid answer. Question number 94. Which place in India is favorable for the migration of the Siberian crane? Seal.
Right choice. Rann of Kutch is the best answer. Question number 95. What is the position of India in the world with regard to plant diversity?
You're right. 10th is the correct answer. Question number 96. On the basis of availability of water, deciduous forests are classified as?
Correct response. Moist. Dry is the most accurate answer.
Question number 97. Project Tiger was passed in dash, while Project Elephant was passed in dash.
Sharp thinking. 1973-1992 is the right choice.
Question number 98. Ebony, mahogany, and rosewood trees are grown in which type of the forests?
Good thinking. Tropical rainforest is the right answer. Question number 99. Which of the following vegetation is grown in the areas of heavy rainfall? Well picked. Forests is the correct answer. Question number 100. India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and leopards. Solid response. False is a valid choice. Question number 101. To which one of the following types of vegetation does rubber belong to? Nice selection. Tropical evergreen is the correct and valid answer. Question number 102. Which of the following trees are not found in tropical evergreen forest? Smart pick. Mulberry is the correct choice. Question number 103. The area in which an animal, plant or microorganism lives is called its. Bravo. Habitat is the answer.
Question number 104. The place where both natural vegetation and wildlife both are preserved.
Nicely done. National Park is a solid answer.
Question number 105. The World Conservation Union's Red List has named dash medicinal plants.
Correct. 352 is the right answer.
Question number 106. Which of the following types of resources can forests be considered as?
Well reasoned. Renewable resources is the correct choice. Question number 107. In which of the following state is the Simpele Bioreserve is located?
Excellent choice. Punjab is the right answer.
Question number 108. Which medicinal plant has high antibiotic and antibacterial properties?
Clear logic. Your choice take is sound and 100% true.
Question number 109. Forests help in maintaining the temperature and oxygen level of the dash.
Perfect. Atmosphere is the correct choice.
Question number 110. How many variety of fresh and marine waters, fishes, are there in India?
Valid point. 2546 is true. Question number 111. Which term is used to denote plants of a particular region or period?
Great thinking. Flora is the right choice.
Question number 112. About fern, 300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct. You got it? Your choice true is right.
Question number 113. What position does India hold in the world in terms of plant species?
You chose 10th place, and it is correct.
Question number 114. Which of the following types of vegetation grows in wet, marshy soil?
Smart move. Mangroves is an accurate answer.
Question number 115. In which of the following parts of India evergreen forests are found?
Great job. Assam is the accurate answer. Question number 116. At what height vegetation changes it from tropical to subtropical?
Exactly. Above 915 meters makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 117. Insects like bees are not very important for pollination of flowers.
Well done. False is the right choice.
Question number 118. The natural habitat of the Indian dash is the Gir forest in Gujarat.
Nice work. You chose lion, and it is correct.
Question number 118. Which type of forests are found at more than height of 3,600 meters?
Excellent. Alpine is a brilliant choice.
Question number 120. Animals like silver fox, mink and polar bear found in which forest?
On track. Taiga is the correct answer.
Question number 121. Which national park is the remaining habit of the Asiatic lions?
Smart pick. Bigir National Park is the correct choice.
Question number 122. Which of the following steps is a major threat to the environment?
Right choice. Desertification is the best answer.
Question number 123. The bioreserve is not included in the World Network of Biosphere.
Well done. Wendavel is the right choice.
Question number 124. Tropical deserts are located in the dash margins of the continent.
Excellent choice. Western is the right answer.
Question number 125. India is the only country in the world that has both dash and dash.
Smart move. Tigers and lions is an accurate answer.
Question number 126. Which of the following trees is used for treating blood pressure? Correct response. Sarpaganda is the most accurate answer.
Question number 127. Various awareness programs for conservation of natural vegetation.
Good thinking. All of the above is the right answer. Question number 128. Which year was the Wildlife Protection Act implemented in India?
Sharp thinking. 1972 is the right.
Question number 129. Tropical monsoon forests receive rainfall from -8 to cms.
You chose 100 to 200 cms, and it is correct.
Question number 130. Which type of vegetation grows in the sandy soil of the desert?
Valid point. Cactus and thorny bushes is true.
Question number 131. At which of the following places are Royal Bengal tigers found?
Well picked. Sundarban Delta is the correct answer. Question number 132. Animals like rats, mice, rabbits, etc. are found in dash forests. Nice selection. Thorn is the correct and valid answer. Question number 133. Where in India do following is the Biosphere Reserve of India? Good job. Your answer, Nilgiri, works well here.
Question number 134. Which forest is known for the growth of bamboo and sandalwood?
Strong choice. Monsoon forest is the right answer.
Question number 135. Name the countries which lies between the 10N to 10's latitude.
Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Question number 136. Silver fir is found in the following type of vegetation zone. Bravo. Montane forests is the answer. Question number 137. Asia has a vast latitudinal extent which encompasses the dash. Well reasoned. 3 heat zones is the correct choice. Question number 138. Which one of the following is the Biosphere Reserve of India? Nicely done. Nilgiri is a solid answer. Question number 139. Which one of the following is not a factor of soil formation? On track. Mulching is the correct answer. Question number 140. The Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary is located at. Great job. Gujarat is the accurate answer. Question number 141. The famous one-horned rhinoceros of West Bengal are found in. You're right. Tropical evergreen forest is the correct answer. Question number 142. Cinchona trees are found in the areas of rainfall more than.
Clear logic. Your choice 100 same is sound and 100% true.
Question number 143. Which animal is commonly found in tropical evergreen forest? You got it. Your choice, deer, is right. Question number 144. In tropical evergreen forests, one of the common animals is. Perfect. Monkey is the correct choice.
Question number 145. The virgin vegetation, which are purely Indian, are known as.
Correct. Endemic plants is the right answer. Question number 146. Which type of vegetation is common in fertile, level lands? Solid response. Cultivated crops is a valid choice. Question number 147. Which of the following is not related to virgin vegetation? Right again. Cultivated crops is a valid answer.
Question number 148, which is not included in the group of non-flowering plants.
Great thinking. Orchids is the right choice.
Question number 149, which kind of forests can you find the Royal Bengal tiger?
Excellent. Mangrove forests is a brilliant choice.
Question number 150, which one of the following species is found in Tibet area?
Exactly. All of these make sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 151. Which animal is not found in the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin?
Nice work. You chose two-horned rhino, and it is correct.
Question number 152. Which of the following country experience monsoon climate?
Perfect. India is the correct choice.
Question number 153. Where in India flemings migrate to nest in large number?
Correct. Rann of Kutch is the right answer.
Question number 154. How many megadiversity countries are there in the world?
Great job, 12 is the accurate answer.
Question number 155. Dash plants can survive without water for long durations.
Excellent. Thorny is a brilliant choice.
Question number 156. Mass movement of rocks down the hills could be a sign of.
Right choice. Landslides is the best answer.
Question number 157. Dash forests are seen in the northernmost part of India.
Correct response. Himalayan is the most accurate answer.
Question number 158. In India, thorny vegetation is found in the state of dash. Clear logic. Your choice, Rajasthan, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 159. Forest policy was declared by Government of India in 1894.
Right again. True is a valid answer.
Question number 160. Pine, deodar, silver fir, spruce and cedar are found in.
Well done. Temperate forests is the right choice.
Question number 161. Which vegetation does not come under natural vegetation?
You chose both A and beef, and it is correct.
Question number 162. Tropical grasslands are also called dash in East Africa.
Smart move. Savanna is an accurate answer.
Question number 163. Wildlife Protection Act was implemented in dash in India.
Valid point. 1972 is true.
Question number 164. Rubber belongs to which type of given below vegetation?
Solid response. Tropical evergreen is a valid choice.
Question number 165. Which forest lies in the Amazon basin in South America?
Smart pick. Tropical rainforests is the correct choice.
Question number 166. Temperate grasslands in Argentina are known as prairie.
Sharp thinking. False is the right choice.
Question number 167. Alpine and tundra vegetation is found at the height of?
Nicely done. 500 meters is a solid answer.
Question number 168. A dash is made of the uppermost branches of tall trees.
Exactly. Canopy makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 169. Kaziranga National Park situated in Assam is famous for?
You got it. Your choice, one-horned rhino, is right.
Question number 170. Sapaganda is used to cure for eye sore. True or false?
Good thinking. False is the right answer.
Question number 171. The trees of dash forest shed their leaves once a year?
On track. Deciduous is the correct answer.
Question number 172. Dash trees are the most prominent of the alpine forest.
Good job. Your answer coniferous works well here.
Question number 173. The lower slopes are covered by which type of forests?
Strong choice. Tropical deciduous forests is the right answer.
Question number 174. One-horned rhinoceros are found in the jungles of Dash.
Great thinking. Assam and West Bengal is the right choice.
Question number 175. The elephants are found in the hot, wet forests of Dash.
Excellent choice. All of these is the right answer.
Question number 176. The roots of the desertic plants reach deep in soil too.
Well reasoned. Get moisture is the correct choice.
Question number 177. In the swampy areas of Pantanal, huge dash are found.
Well picked. Anacordas is the correct answer. Question number 178. The species of plants grown outside India is known as.
Nice selection. Exotic plants is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 179. How much % of Earth's area is occupied by land?
30% is the answer.
Question number 180. What is the latitudinal extent of equatorial climate?
You're right. 10n to 10s is the correct answer.
Question number 181. The Wildlife Protection Act was passed in which year?
You got it. Your choice 1972 is right.
Question number 182. Leaves of this plant is used as a cure for eyesores. Valid point. Acacia is true. Question number 183. How many types of plant species are found in India?
Perfect. About 47,000 is the correct choice.
Question number 184. Trees grow faster in which of the following seasons? Well reasoned. Summer is the correct choice.
Question number 185. Which wildlife parks is the home to the Asiatic lion?
Correct. Giving forest is the right answer.
Question number 186. Dash is the knot found in the Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta.
Well picked. Penguins is the correct answer.
Question number 197. Where are thorny forests and scrubs generally found? Solid response. Northwestern part is a valid choice. Question number 108. The economic value of services provided by forest is.
Strong choice. $16.2 trillion is the right answer.
Question number 189. It has high antibiotic and antibacterial properties.
Smart move. Neem is an accurate answer. Question number 190. Which part of Himalaya is covered with dense forests?
Great job. Southern is the accurate answer. Question number 191. Shrubs grow in regions which receive dash rainfall. Nicely done. Scanty is a solid answer. Question number 192. Name the state have maximum area under forest cover. Clear logic. Your choice Mizoram is sound and 100% true. Question number 193. Which forest is affected by tides in coastal areas?
You chose mangrove, and it is correct. Question number 194. Hue anacondas are found in the areas near to dash.
Right choice. Pantanal is the best answer.
Question number 195. Give an example of the Biosphere Reserve of India.
Right again. Packet is a valid answer.
Question number 196. Which state of India has the highest forest cover?
Excellent. Madhya Pradesh is a brilliant choice.
Question number 127. Which animal is commonly found in montane forest?
Nice selection. Yak is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 198. Tropical deciduous forests shed their leaves for?
Exactly. 6-8 weeks makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 199. Name the famous animal found in mangrove forests.
Nice work. You chose Royal Bengal tiger, and it is correct.
Question number 200. Silver fir can be found in which of these forests?
Good job. Your answer, montane forests, works well here.
Question number 201. Where in India did the Royal Bengal tigers found?
You're right. Sundarban Delta is the correct answer.
Question number 202. Which of the tree is not found in montane forest?
Correct response. Executable is the most accurate answer.
Question number 2 and 3. Teak is mainly found in the dash type of forest.
Well done. Deciduous is the right choice.
Question number 204. Which of the following is a bioreserve of India?
Excellent choice. Nilgiri is the right answer.
Question number 205. Tropical deciduous forest is also known as dash.
Great thinking. Monsoon forest is the right choice.
Question number 206. How many factors affect the natural vegetation?
Bravo, 5 is the answer.
Question number 2 in 7. Tropical evergreen forest is also known as dash.
Good thinking. Equatorial forest is the right answer.
Question number 208. India has approximately dash species of animals.
Sharp thinking. 90,000 is the right choice.
Question number 209. The temperate grassland of Argentina is called?
On track. Pampas is the correct answer.
Question number 210. There are dash number of plant species in India.
Smart pick. 47,000 is the correct choice.
Question number 211. Distribution of natural vegetation depends upon?
Excellent choice. All of the above is the right answer.
Question number 212. India has approximately 90,000 animal species.
Well reasoned. True is the correct choice.
Question number 213. Silent Valley National Park is in which state?
Well done. Kerala is the right choice.
Question number 214. Mountain forests are also called dash forests.
On track. Montane is the correct answer.
Question number 215. What restricts the tropical evergreen forests?
You chose rainfall, and it is correct.
Question number 216. Mahogany is an example of dash type of forest.
Right again. Evergreen is a valid answer.
Question number 217. Rats, mice, fox are found in mountain forest.
Solid response. False is a valid choice.
Question number 218. The birds feed on insects, act as decomposers.
Valid point. True is true.
Question number 219. There are how many flowering plants in India?
Great thinking. 15,000 is the right choice.
Question number 220. In 2011, the actual forest cover in India was?
Exactly.
21% makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 221. Forests help in maintaining dash on the earth.
Perfect. Water cycle is the correct choice. Question number 222. The number of biospheres set up in India are... Nicely done. 18 is a solid answer.
Question number 223. Nomadic tribes mentioned in the chapter are...
Well picked. Both is the correct answer.
Question number 224. In which is the Simlipal Bioreserve found?
Nice selection. Odisha is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 225. How much time is taken to form 1 cm of soil?
Good job. Your answer 100s of year works well here. Question number 226. Which is the most majestic mammal in India? Great job. Elephants is the accurate answer.
Question number 227. Which of the following is a migratory bird?
You're right. Siberian crane is the correct answer.
Question number 228. How many national parks are there in India?
Excellent. 1-3 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 229. Insects such as bees, butterflies helps in...
Smart move. Pollination is an accurate answer.
Question number 230. Trees in the Himalayan forest include dash.
You got it. Your choice pine is right.
Question number 231. Natural vegetation can be classified into...
Smart pick. Forest, grassland, and shrubs is the correct choice.
Question number 232. In which state is Kaziranga National Park?
Strong choice. Assam is the right answer.
Question number 233. When was India's first bioreserve set up?
In 1986 is the answer.
Question number 234. The Bandipur National Park is located at...
Clear logic. Your choice Karnataka is sound and 100% true.
Question number 235. Dash is known as the lung of the earth.
Correct response. Amazon rainforest is the most accurate answer.
Question number 236. An example of common property resources.
Correct. Land for common usage is the right answer.
Question number 237. Tropical rainforests are also called dash.
Right choice. Tropical evergreen forests is the best answer.
Question number 238. Name the natural habitat of Indian lions.
Good thinking. Gir forests is the right answer.
Question number 239. Which country has both lions and tigers?
Nice work. You chose India and it is correct.
Question number 240. Natural vegetation and wildlife exist in?
Sharp thinking. Only biosphere is the right choice.
Question number 241. Thorny shrubs and scrubs grow in area of?
Well reasoned. Low rainfall is the correct choice.
Question number 242. Periyar National Park is in which state?
Clear logic. Your choice Kerala is sound and 100% true.
Question number 243. Long winter sleep in animals is known as...
On track. Hibernation is the correct answer.
Question number 244. Which of these is used to denote plants?
Correct response. Flora is the most accurate answer.
Question number 245. Wildlife includes dash, living in nature.
Excellent. Animals is a brilliant choice.
Question number 246. The northwestern part of India has dash.
Perfect. Thorny forests is the correct choice.
Question number 247. Dachigam in Jammu and Kashmir is a dash.
You chose wildlife sanctuary, and it is correct.
Question number 248. Some popular trees of thorn forests are... Great thinking. Kikar and acacia is the right choice.
Question number 249. River Yamuna is getting polluted due to...
Valid point. Industrial affluent is true.
Question number 250. Find out the name of our national tree.
Correct. Banyan is the right answer. Question number 251. The most widespread forest of India are... Right again. Tropical deciduous is a valid answer.
Question number 252. Where are savanna grasslands located?
Solid response. Africa is a valid choice.
Question number 253. Overgrazing is responsible for causing...
Well picked. Soil depletion is the correct answer.
Question number 254. Most widespread vegetation in India is...
Good thinking. Tropical deciduous forests is the right answer.
Question number 255. Where can you find the Asiatic lions?
Sharp thinking. Giving forest is the right choice.
Question number 256. In India, mangroves are found in dash.
Good job. Your answer swampy areas works well here.
Question number 257. In which seasons trees grows faster?
You got it. Your choice summer is right.
Question number 258. Name 2 evergreen broadleaf trees.
Nice selection. Chestnut predominate oaks is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 259. How precipitation affect vegetation?
Right choice. Heavy rainfall. More vegetation is the best answer.
Question number 260. Sariska National Park is located in...
Excellent choice. Rajasthan is the right answer.
Question number 261. Antelopes are common in dash region.
Strong choice. Temperate grassland is the right answer.
Question number 262. What was the aim of Chipko movement?
You're right. Forest conservation is the correct answer.
Question number 263. The forest cover in India in 2011 is...
Smart pick. 2105% is the correct choice.
Question number 264. In India, dash are seen in wetlands.
Bravo. Indian bustards is the answer.
Question number 265. Sal trees are the typical species of...
Nice work. You chose tropical monsoon forests and it is correct.
Question number 266. Private land properties are owned by...
Nicely done. Individuals is a solid answer.
Question number 267. A change in height changes the dash.
Exactly. Both A and B make sense and it is right choice.
Question number 268. Natural vegetation is also known as...
Smart move. Virgin vegetation is an accurate answer.
Question number 269. Dash is used to cure cough and cold.
Well done. Tulsi is the right choice.
Question number 270. Which type of vegetation is rubber?
Great job. Tropical evergreen is the accurate answer.
Question number 271. India is a monsoon climate country.
Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Question number 272. How many animal species are there?
Sharp thinking. 90,000 is the right choice.
Question number 273, which is not a type of vegetation?
Valid point. Rainforests is true.
Question number 274. Where do we found mangrove forests?
Smart pick. In coastal region is the correct choice.
Question number 275. Which plant is found in the basin?
Good thinking. Sal is the right answer. Question number 276. The type of soil is determined by... Right again. Landforms is a valid answer. Question number 277. The wildlife sanctuary for Beris. Right choice. Dachigam is the best answer.
Question number 278. Forest help in the prevention of.
Excellent. Global warming is a brilliant choice. Question number 279. Forest is which type of resource? Exactly. Renewable resources make sense and it is right choice.
Question number 280. The first biosphere of India is...
Well done. Nilgiri is the right choice. Question number 281. Cedar tree is an example of dash. Excellent choice. Coniferous tree is the right answer. Question number 282. Trees in a thorn forest are dash. Clear logic. Your choice scattered is sound and 100% true. Question number 283. Ranthambore Tiger Reserve is in. On track. Rajasthan is the correct answer. Question number 284. Large ecosystem is called dash. Strong choice. Biomes is the right answer. Question number 285. Where is Dudwa National Park? Smart move. Uttar Pradesh is an accurate answer.
Question number 286. The wildlife protection was in.
Good job, your answer 1972 works well here. Question number 287. Steppes grassland is found in. Correct response. Russia is the most accurate answer.
Question number 288. Tundra vegetation is found in.
Nicely done. Polar regions is a solid answer. Question number 289. The word taiga means dash. Solid response. Pure is a valid choice.
Question number 290. What do you mean by flora?
Great thinking. Plant community is the right choice. Question number 291. Brazil is known for dash. Nice work. You chose pink dolphins and it is correct.
Question number 292. Define the term fauna.
Perfect. Species of animals is the correct choice. Question number 293. What does flora means? Correct. Natural vegetation is the right answer. Question number 294. Broadleaf trees are. Bravo. Oak is the answer. Question number 295. Flores denotes as. Nice selection. Plants is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 296. Soil is made up of.
You chose organic materials and rocks, and it is correct. Question number 297. Wildlife includes. You're right. All of the above is the correct answer. Question number 298. Gulf of Mannar. You got it. Your choice Tamil Nadu is right. Question number 299. Prairies are. Well picked. Grasslands is the correct answer.
Question number 300. Nanda Devi.
Great job. Uttarakhand is the accurate answer. Question number 3, Hurry 1. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Exactly. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook makes sense and it is right choice.